YouTube, what's going on with y'all? It's your boy Jay, back to you with another video, man. Back to you with another banger for your head tops, man. Back to you with another firearms related content for your history.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? As you see by the title and the thumbnail, man, I am going to show y'all my first ever AR-15 in my collection, man. My first ever. This is my baby. I made upgrades to it, so I will explain the upgrades in the video, man. So stay tuned for that, man, because I definitely did switch around some stuff. It's kind of like a different AR, man. So we're gonna see, you know what I'm saying, what I got going on with it, man. But before I get into the video, man, I appreciate the love and support that y'all been showing my channel, man. As always, I'm trying to bring out more content for y'all, so stay tuned, man. Just if you want to see more content like this, man, you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the video, comment down below. What was your first AR-15? And did you put any upgrades on there? Is there any upgrades that I should look out for? Maybe I might want to change the railing. I don't know if I want to do M-LOK. I think I might want a quad rail. I don't know. But we'll see how it goes nonetheless, man. So I'm not gonna talk your heads off, man. Let's go ahead and get right into the video, man. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, y'all. So this is a video, like I said in the intro, of my first ever AR-15, man. It's my first ever one. I bought it off this website, and literally this is what started my whole other gun collection journey and stuff like that, aside from my pistols and stuff like that. But this is pretty much what paved the way for me for the most part, man. So I'm in love with this rifle, and this is my baby, man. This is the one I'll take in the heat of battle with me if stuff were to hit the fan, man. But here she go. Here she go. Oh, hold on. I might have to tweak the camera back a little bit, cause she kind of long. Pause. Hold on. But this is my Diamondback DB15 AR-15, man. Before we get into it, got a YouTube 25 round mag, 25, and nothing in the chamber, and we are good to go. But she's a beauty, y'all. She is a beauty. Like, this was my first ever AR-15 that I've bought, excuse me. I gotta work on my grammar. One of my absolute favorites. This was actually semi-retired in my collection. I really didn't want to bring this out anymore, but after putting so many upgrades on there, man, she is finally out the collection, or not out the collection, but out of retirement per se. But she is a beauty. Ah, man, let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. This is like a kid in a candy store, man. Like, she's I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna say she's pretty light, because this scope right here is kind of built, you know what I'm saying? But she's just pretty heavy, man. Well, actually not pretty heavy. She's like medium. She's kind of between light and heavy at the same time, but you can still, like, you know, get your bearings together, you know. But for the most part, man, this is one of my favorite ARs that I have in my collection. It's absolutely this is my baby. I would never give this one up. I'm sorry. This is like my absolute baby right here. Like, this is a crazy firearm. I feel like I'm not really showing y'all. I'm gonna try to get some up close shots and stuff like that. But for the most part, I'm gonna try to go in detail pretty much through all the upgrades that I put on this AR-15. So I guess let's just start off with the bare basics. Like, when you first get this AR, or for anybody that has this type of AR, you pretty much don't get anything. You don't get no optics, you don't get no grip, no light. You get the typical, what is it? Magpul, Mo stock or whatever, MOE stock or whatever, which is okay. It's not my favorite, but you get like a standard Magpul grip, pistol grip for the most part. It does not come like this. This is not Magpul. This is I think Daiko Kung Fu pistol grip, something like that. But you don't get the grip. Literally, the rail is naked. Everything at the tip of it, pause, is pretty bare for the most part. But essentially, what I did upgrade wise, oh man, where do I start? I guess we'll just start from the tip down to the butt. So essentially, most AR-15s, depending on which one you buy, they're gonna come with, I think, A2 flash hiders for the most part, which are the birdcage flash hiders. Y'all know what they look like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all seen them before and stuff like that. So they usually come with that. However, I wanted to make mine just a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really like a huge gunsmith, but I'm trying to get into my gunsmith realm a little bit. So I've been kind of doing a little bit of work on that. So essentially, I took off the flash hider and I put this, I think it's a MFT muzzle brake. So I ended up taking that one off and putting this one on for the most part. Hopefully I'm getting that in the frame for y'all. I'm trying to bag on out, but let me see. I'm trying to make sure this is up in there. But for the most part, I did switch that muzzle brake out and I put this on. Now you're probably wondering, why did I take the flash hider out? What was the point? I wanted something that shoots pretty much flat for the most part. Like 5.56 within itself already shoots flat. You know what I'm saying? However, I wanted something that pretty much didn't move at all. Like I wanted something that I was like able to just shoot and just be accurate every shot that I take. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up putting this muzzle brake on by MFT. I forgot like the actual company name, but by MFT. Come on, focus. But it looked mean. It looks aggressive for the most part. It's a three-prong. I guess I should say this. It's a three-prong. It's compensated and not compensated. It's ported and comped. Yes, excuse me. So it is ported and comped. As you can see, there's some of the porting. I don't know if I can get it on camera for y'all. Like at the very, very top here, there's like some top little holes. And then obviously you have the little side holes on the profile or whatever. But yeah, this thing, with this, it makes a huge difference. Now, I will say with muzzle brakes that, I mean, pretty much everybody knows, or most people know, that you're gonna get low recoil. Yes, you're gonna get low muzzle rise. However, you're gonna get a lot of concussion with that. So it's really what you're looking to do with it and what you're looking for. A flash hider is just good. You can shoot an AR with a flash hider and be the most accurate shooter ever. You know what I'm saying? However, I wanted mine just a little bit flat shooting to the point where there's pretty much no muzzle rise at all. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, and this hides the flash just a little bit, but it can concuss like pretty bad. So, but it's a fun shoot, man. I love the way that this looks on this AR, man. But yeah, that's one upgrade that I put on there, man. But moving towards the kind of like the front of the Picatinny rail right here, I do have a Magpul. Let me switch it on this side. I do have a Magpul flip up sight. As you can see, pretty cool for when I need it for the most part. I do have an Olight flashlight on there for the most part. And one thing that I did to this, and I probably should have thought about it a little bit more, that with these DB15s, the Picatinny rail only goes up to like this point right here. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it only comes up to like that point, and then it's just all M-LOK after that. So I had to literally buy on Amazon like a separate M-LOK, or not M-LOK, Picatinny like part, and just kind of like put it on and then put the pressure pad on it, because there was nowhere to put my pressure pad on. I don't know if I want to switch that out. I might just keep it for the time being, but there is like a little Picatinny kind of like little part right there that I can put this pressure pad on. So I don't know if I want to keep that or what, but it's on there nonetheless. And Olight is pretty good. I have Streamlights on some of my ARs, and I have Olights. You know, Olights is still pretty good. It's bright. It does what it's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? I do need to charge mine though. Definitely I do need to charge mine, but that's one upgrade. I do have the Daico Tiger Claw, as you can see. Probably one of my favorite grips, foregrips that I've ever put on an AR. I did have like a vertical foregrip. I don't know what I did with it, somewhere in my room, but I did put a vertical foregrip on it and I didn't really like how it felt. So when I went to go to my FFL to pick up like one of my firearms, this guy showed me his AR and he showed me the grip. He was like just kind of like giving me some ideas of what foregrips that I want to put on my firearms and stuff. And he had the Tiger Claw on there and it felt amazing. I was like, oh, I need that. He was like, yeah, it's only like 20 bucks or whatever. I probably got this for like maybe 15 somewhere, but yeah, man. But it just feels great in the hand. You can come up like right here, like please don't grip like this, you know what I'm saying? But you can come up right here, you can mobile, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I have more control, and I'm a over the board type of guy. I like holding my hand over the board, but this just feels good for the most part. I love this Tiger grip. This Tiger grip just feels amazing. Yeah, man. So moving on, we do have the Romeo, 6 Hour Romeo. Let me see if I can zoom in for y'all. We do have the 6 Hour Romeo 7 for the most part. It is kind of like a clone to like the Aimpoint one. The Aimpoint something, I forgot what it was called, but this thing is built. This thing is built like a tank. Like this thing is crazy. Like this thing is, yeah. But I wanted just some budget, you know what I'm saying? I don't really need like a magnifier or anything like that. I just want something like a simple little red dot for the most part. Something that just gets the job done. That's really all I care about. I didn't really care about magnifiers or EOTechs. I just want something that just gets the job done for the most part. But it is a solid optic. I forgot how much it was, but it wasn't really that expensive. So definitely a great option if you're looking for something budget. You know what I'm saying? You can find them pretty much anywhere if you just look. I think I got mine off of Amazon, I think. I can't remember, but budget friendly, really good optic. It's 6 hour. I like 6 hour optics. They're pretty reliable for me and for what I'm using them for. So yeah, man, definitely a great optic for that part, you know what I'm saying? And it is a quick detach too, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like EOTechs, you know what I'm saying? Got that detach lever right here. That way if you need to take it off, you know, you can. We do have the rear mag pull, you know what I'm saying? I hardly use this, but if I do want to use it, I will. I feel like I have a little bit of astigmatism sometimes where the red dot can look a little starry, just a tad bit. So if I want to like sharpen it a little bit more, I could use this and co-witness with the front sight, you know what I'm saying? I could, but I usually just be like, whatever, I'm just gonna shoot it and just not deal with it for the most part. But yeah, man, great rifle, man. So moving on to the trigger, as you can see, I did upgrade the trigger, because usually with budget AR-15s or whatever, they usually come with everything mil-spec for the most part. So it came with a mil-spec trigger, but I did switch it out. So I think this is a Rise Armament trigger. It's an iconic Rise Armament trigger. It's a 2-stage trigger. I don't really like the flat triggers like that, because the flat triggers, I feel like I can't really anticipate it like how I want to. And I need something that has noticeable reset, because I've tested some at one establishment that, you know, I was trying to see which trigger that I want to get to upgrade on my AR or whatever, and I like ones that are a little bit noticeable on the reset, because there were some that I couldn't notice it at all, and I'm just like, I'm not a big fan of those. I need something that's like more noticeable on the reset, and I need a crisp break when it hits the wall. So I ended up going with this guy, which is the Rise Armament Iconic trigger. It's a 2-stage trigger, about 2.5 pounds, around there. Before I get into the trigger test, I guess we'll save that for last for the most part, but yeah, that's what I pretty much switched out to. And then I did switch to the Talon. I switched the safety switch. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I switched the safety switch for the most part. So it is ambidextrous. You know, I'm flipping on the other side, the opposite side for the most part. And I switched it to the 45 degree. I really wanted the 90, only because, I don't know, I just prefer the 90, but the 45 is pretty smooth, you know what I'm saying? But it is the Talon, Radiant Talon safety that I switched it to for the most part. So that is a cool feature to have, you know. And then I did switch the pistol grip out. I did switch the pistol grip out, as you can see, to the Daiko Kung Fu pistol grip. Probably like one of my favorite pistol grips I've ever had in my collection. Or I guess not collection, but just as an accessory on my AR-15. I just like how flat it is, how flat it comes down. The texture is aggressive. I can grab how I want to grab, but it's just flat. And I did put a plug on it too, so I can obviously take this off, put batteries in there, and push it back in, and pretty much, so it is good for the most part. But this is way better than the Magpul one. The Magpul grip is terrible. Like, no offense to Magpul, but they're just not good. And then moving on to the buttstock, I did switch out the Magpul MOE buttstock, and I switched it out for the Bravo, the B5 Bravo, not the SOP mod, but just the B5 Bravo buttstock. And I like how rubber it is on the back. You know, I can keep it controlled. It just feels nice on the shoulders. You know what I'm saying? It just really feels nice. You know what I'm saying? So overall, this is just a great AR-15 in my collection, man. I love how this shoots. It just shoots completely accurate. And like I said, 5.56s already shoot low, or not low, but it shoots pretty flat. But with my attachments and even with the muzzle brake being the final touches on there, it just, no recoil at all. Like, there's no muzzle rise or anything at all. So this is like absolutely one of my favorite builds. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite, not necessarily builds, but ARs that I put together in terms of like replacing stuff. So now this is the first time I've ever replaced the trigger and switched the grip out and changed the muzzle. Like, this is the first time I did all this, and I'm pretty sure it's all basic stuff, but for me, like, doing this for the first time, you know what I'm saying? I was kind of a little overwhelmed, so I was like, dang, I hope I don't mess up on nothing. So but we managed to get it right. I was really nervous for the muzzle device, because I was like, if I don't have this on the right way and I go shoot this, it's not gonna be pretty, because that first shot might be brutal. But we got it on there, you know what I'm saying? We got it on there pretty good for the most part. But yeah, man, that's pretty much all that I did to it. I guess let me show you the trigger. As you can see, empty. Ooh, I need to lube that. That's kind of gritty. The only other thing I probably do need to change is this bolt carrier group. I'm not sure what type of bolt carrier group is this, because this came with all mil spec. I think I might get something that's more like boron, nickel boron or something, because I want something a little bit smoother. And oh, I forgot to mention too, the charging handle. That's the most important thing. I do have a Radian Raptor charging handle in there. Just feels good. You know, the mil spec ones, they're a little too small. I don't really like how those feel, so I can't really grip anything with those. But with this one, you know, I can grab with ease, you know what I'm saying? So probably one of my favorite charging handles, you know what I'm saying? So Radian Raptor, can't go wrong. As you can see, that's the logo in there. So pretty cool for the most part. The only other thing I'll probably change out is the bolt carrier group that's right here, that pretty much pushes the shell casings out and all of that. I don't know, I think I might want something a little bit smoother, so I might go with nickel boron. Maybe we'll see. I haven't really had any problems with this one, but I might switch it out, so we'll see. Time will tell. But the trigger, nonetheless, go ahead and get this trigger. We're in the safe direction for the most part. So as you can see, we're safe. And then that 45-degree angle right there means we are hot. And then just look at this. I don't know if my finger See, you're already at the wall. I'm gonna do this with my thumb, so I apologize if this is not the best representation. But you're at the wall, boom, right there, at the wall. There we go. I don't know what happened on that one. Let me try that again. That one was just a misfire on that one. But okay, so see, you're at the wall for the most part. Kind of get closer, boom. And it could just be my thumb placement, because I'm trying to do this a awkward way. But as you can see, already at the wall. Crisp break. Let me do that one more time for y'all, because I definitely didn't do it in a good representation. So as you can see, you're at the wall, and then it's a little pressure. Let's check the reset. The reset is where it's at. You just come up. Try one more time. And then this is just, yeah, that trigger, it just feels good in the hand, and I can anticipate it every single time. So it just feels good, especially if I want to double tap at the range, you know. But for the most part, yeah, this is my favorite AR. I've had this in my collection for like about a year now. So this has been sitting in my collection for a year. I've shot it at the range, you know, a handful of times, but one of my favorite pieces in my collection, man. So yeah, let me know what y'all think down in the comments below, man. Do you think I should upgrade a few more pieces? Do you think I should change the railing out and just ditch M-LOK? Should I go Picatinny? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all let me know, man. But overall, I think this is a solid build for the most part. I guess one thing about M-LOK, they do get hot easy, so I do have to like wear gloves with this sometimes. I can rock this just wearing like with my bare hands, but it does get hot pretty easily. But yeah, man, y'all let me know, man, if there's anything I should upgrade in terms of like the bolt carrier groups. I am looking towards upgrading this for something a little bit smoother and probably a little bit easier to clean. So I might go with something like a nickel boron, but we'll see. But yeah, for the most part, this is a solid rifle. If you want some budget and don't want to like break the bank, definitely look at Diamondback, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, the DB15s and stuff. So one of my favorite AR-15s that I've had in my collection, man. One of my first ever AR-15s, you know what I'm saying? So not gonna talk y'all heads out too much, man. That's pretty much my whole entire build for the most part, but let me get a thumbnail, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, I'm just picked from those, I don't know. But yeah, man, that's gonna be the end of the video, man. So if you like the build or you want to see more content like this, man, go ahead and leave a like on the video, man. Subscribe to the channel, you know what I'm saying? I gotta try to get some range videos out there for y'all, man. So subscribe to the channel, comment down below, what do you have on your, what upgrades do you have on your first ever AR-15? And actually just name me, what was your first AR-15 that you ever bought? You know what I'm saying? What was your first ever? What was your first baby that you bought? You know what I'm saying? So let me know down in the comments below, man, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Peace.